Well, welcome to the Splatoon 3 Splatfest World Premiere. I'm Team Scissors, and I'm also playing with Nickel and Nintendo on this little footage here. Links to her channels in the description below, and let's get started. This was going to be a completely different video of me playing Splatoon 1 and doing turf wars and ranked battles, but that plan kind of backfired when the Splatoon 3 World Premiere was announced in the Direct. So I had to record some footage and play it. And luckily that I had a few people to play with as well. So, first things first, the returning stages. At least Moray Towers isn't coming back. Museum d'Alfonsino is returning, Mahima Resort is returning, and Sturgeon Shipyard and a few others from Splatoon 2 are also returning, so a lot of old stages and new stages as well. So, yeah, I'm just wondering in Museum d'Alfonsino if there's going to be any creepy laughter from the statues during Splatfest and Recon mode. You can't exactly hear it during Splatfest because of all the music and being shot at. So, yeah, I'm actually really excited for it. The new weapons I did try out during this little Splatfest test drive that Nintendo let us do. But the bow, not so much. The Splatanas were good. I like those, but the bow seems a little bit weak in both the splatting and turfing aspect of them. So I'm not really... yeah, I'm not really fond of the bow. Meanwhile, in Undertow Spillway, I'm just getting splattered. But this footage will go all the way up to the Haltime Report and have some Tricolor turf war battles, and then I'll just see at the end who won. A nice little addition to the Splatfest version of Now or Never, which I was going to play in about 10 seconds, is that there is a little bit of an air horn. Here it is. I found that really hilarious when I first heard that. I thought, oh, is there an air horn weapon now? I don't know, but yeah. This match is going on pretty well, I will say. But, you know, the results will say otherwise. And I mean the results of the Splatfest. Spoilers, Team Rock won. I can't hold it in any longer. Yeah, the big man stands. Got first place in the first half. But in the second half was when Rock took the cake. I mean, Rock is a pretty good weapon if you throw them hard enough. And another neat feature is that if you completely wipe out the opposite team, or if your team gets wiped, there's a wipeout message that appears on the screen, so you know you've done a team wipe, or been team wiped. And that is a victory. And also like how the results are in the lobby and not in a separate screen. So let's get to the next match. And I'm almost Scissors Ruler +1. So something that I would like to bring up, which was originally going to be in the video of me playing Splatoon 1, is I've got a tweet right here that says, updates on the discontinuation of eShop for Wii and 3DS family systems. As of the 29th of the 8th August 2022, it will no longer be possible to add funds, and as of 27th of March 2023, purchases will no longer be available. Even after the 27th of March 2023 and for the foreseeable future, it will still be possible to re-download games and DLC, receive software updates, and enjoy online play on Wii U consoles and Nintendo 3DS systems. Nintendo had me believing that they would be shutting down everything for the Wii U and 3DS. But that just means we'll still be able to play Splatoon 1 online, though who would, since Splatoon 3 is coming out very soon. So, yeah. Anyway, back to the Splatfest. Here we are on one of the new stages. I still don't know the name of because it's a new game. And this was the one that was shown off in the first gameplay thing for Turf Wars. And honestly, I'm really liking it. It's a bit narrow, a bit like Pop Mackerel. So if there was any like big killer whales from Splatoon 1, then it would be pretty easy to get a few kills with them. But yeah. Got splattered by an ink brush right there, and let's head on down to Nicola over here, who was hiding. Thank you for the vantage point. And, we got Umbrella here. Can I overload that? No. You can actually overload the ink vac. Or not, well, overload it, but once it's full, you can splat the person who's using it. But you gotta be very quick about it. Got a friend over there who used the Killer Whale 5.1. Which is a bit like a mix of Stingray and the original Killer Whale. But it doesn't paint. So, yeah, I'm actually pretty disappointed about that one. It doesn't paint. Oh, no. Got the Wiper. And Slosher. I hate fighting Sloshers, but they retreated. I'm actually liking the use of the suction bombs on the Zap, and also the Tacticooler, which, if you die and you're on the effects of a Tacticooler, your respawn time is 1 second. You don't even need quick super jump if someone on your team has Tacticooler. But it looks like we've got them pinned down in this round. So that is going to be another win. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a win. And honestly, once I recorded this footage and played the Splatfest, I was just like, I don't want to play Splatoon 2 anymore. Which, by the way, I think it will be easier to get X rank in Splatoon 2 once people are playing Splatoon 3. So yeah. That is a victory. Another one in the bag. Still didn't like how you couldn't level up your gear during this. But, Scissors Ruler +1. Let's keep going. And another turf war. We have 10 times battle. Hell yeah, dude. So if you win 10 times battles in Splatfests, which is only exclusive to Splatfests, you get festival shells, which will increase your chances of a 100 times battle or a 333 times battle. So that is actually pretty nice. I did have a 333 times battle off footage and actually won it. So I'm actually very proud of that. But yeah, let's get this one in the bag as well and get more wins for our team, even though I spoiled the results already. Team Rock won, so it didn't really matter. I'm also finding myself not using the Squid Roll or the Squid Surge all that much because, well, yeah. Honestly, after playing Splatoon 1 and 2, I don't really need it all that much. Even though you get like a slight bit of invincibility from them. But yeah, we're getting a bit pinned down right here, so I'm just gonna go over to where Nicola died over there, and hopefully... Oh god, I'm playing Charger, I've just realised. Yeah, I'm not the best Charger player on 2 and 3. I am pretty good on Splatoon 1 though, at Chargers. But yeah, I think it's input delay and stuff, and the sensitivity that I've got, it doesn't really do much for me. But I did get a splat there. I'm also using the Ink Vac kit, which is just the normal splat charger thing. And Slosher again. I'm actually very lucky that I escaped from that. But yeah, as I was saying, I do need to get better at using charges, which I'm planning on practicing them a lot in the test range, which is huge in Splatoon 3, which you can actually only like do in the lobby, which you couldn't really do once it started, like the demo started. Oh, come on. They got me. It is very nice to see that you can actually do something in the lobby while you're waiting for the game to start, instead of just playing around with the music in Splatoon 1. No, Splatoon 2. In Splatoon 1 you had Squid Jump, a little minigame, but at least in Splatoon 3 you can now practice your weapons as you're waiting for a match to start, which is very nice. And it also doesn't have the lobby screen from 1 and 2 anymore. You can just play around in the test range. And now that is it. Yeah, that's a definite win. And it was a 10 times battle as well, so we get a festival shell from that. Even though I suck as Charger. But anyway, it is now time for the halftime report. Let's get into it then. Even though I've already spoiled it by this point, we already know that the halftime report is Team Scissors, and that, that we know that Team Rock wins the entire Splatfest, so this doesn't matter. But it is nice to see that there is a winning team at the halftime. So I do hope that in future Splatfests they do last a little bit longer. But yeah, here's Team Scissors with the halftime first. And with Rock just behind, actually. Are you even ready for the Tricolor battles? Ooh, I am. They are very chaotic as someone who's experienced them. But it's Scorch, Gorge, and Mahi Mahi Resort, and for the Tricolor Turf Wars, Sturgeon Shipyard. Just like we saw in the Direct. And that's it for now. Let's get out of here. From Splatsville, that's a wrap. Catch you later, and... No, it's so good to see them performing Anarchy Rainbow after the Direct, because in the first half, they're just flying around performing individual songs. But hey, Tricolor Turf War, let's go! Since Team Scissors was winning, they can't select Tricolor Turf Wars, and they will only appear in Splatfest Battle Open, not in Pro. So now, it is time for Team Scissors to defend their honor and get splattered by the blue team. Which, yeah, this was why I like the chaotic part of Splatoon 3, because Team Chaos won Splatoon 2, and I was on Team Chaos as well, so I did this to myself. Nice, we double teamed that guy. So, something that I should note. I am playing as an Octoling girl, which is basically like my Agent 8. And it doesn't really take gender into account anymore, because on the Splatfest titles, it no longer says Team Scissors King or Queen. It says Ruler. So that is very nice that they just don't have an actual gender in there and just an actual like title, because, you know, that's how it be these days. People are more accepting of they them pronouns. Anyway, we gotta ink up our base as well because we've got two teams coming at us, and they can come from both ways. And I'm also using the 52 gal, which is the vanilla version, because in Splatoon 2 I used the Kenza 52 gal, which was Booyah Bomb and Splash Wall, but this is Splash Wall and Killer Whale 5.1. So it is kind of the same, but a little bit different. I do wish I did have a Splat Bomb or a Suction Bomb, and I don't know how that got me. But basically, what we need to do in Tricolor battles as the winning team, we need to defend the Ultra Signal from the other two teams. If the other two teams get an Ultra Signal, they get a Sprinkle of Doom, which turfs for them, which is a lot of coverage. So we need to defend the Ultra Signal at all costs, because there is no way to destroy the Sprinkle of Doom once they're on the stage. And thank you, Big Bubbler, for defending me. And yeah, the scores are always on the screen there, so we know who's in the lead and who's losing. But they disappear in the last 5 seconds, just like Mario Kart. Because if you noticed in Mario Kart online battles, then you can see that the placement actually disappears when you get close to the finish line. And our first Tricolor Turf War. Got that roller stuck. And I think that is a win for Team Scissors. Yeah, it is. Rock and paper. Get fucked. Everyone's just doing those flips. If Nicola's character was a Noctoling girl, we would have had more synergy bonus. But, doesn't matter, we got more clout. That didn't matter at all. So this is the last match that I'm going to be showing in this here video. Because, well, I don't want to go over time, and it was like over an hour of footage. So here we are on Scorch Gorge. One of the newer ones, which was actually the first ever one that was shown in any Splatoon 3 trailer. So, with mirror matches, I have not seen a lot of them, because mirror matches is basically when a match up that doesn't have an opposite team, they just decide to put the same team together. So, yeah, more clout for both teams, depending on which way it goes. I'm also now playing the Tetra Dualies, which has Reef Slider in this match, though I don't think I have a chance to use it, because I think this is a match where we get pinned down, like, towards the end. But yeah, I'm actually really liking the Dark Tetra Dualies and the Reef Slider build, because it's invincible for one, and, well, for two, it's just really nice to just splat two people at the same time that are just gathered around trying to kill this thing. But yeah, no bow or Splatana gameplay from here. Yeah, I really don't like those weapons and how they handle. I like Splatana better though. And thank you, Splatshot Jr. for killing me. That was very nice of you. But yeah, I'm very excited for Splatoon 3 to finally come out, because the story mode is actually more like Octo expansion, and not like any other story mode. So it's more of a like challenge than just a tutorial on how to play the game like the other two story modes were. And you get out of here. No! I got splattered by the other Tetra Dualies. But yeah, this match is the one where we get pinned down, which is actually pretty serendipitous, because Team Rock is the one who is against us and the ones who won the Splatfest overall. So, very nice telling there. And I've also just realized that there's actually covered up spawn points, like the older spawn points in this stage, which is actually pretty neat. I like that. That dude's setting off a killer whale, so just gonna send an auto bomb. And I can't believe the fall damage got me. Yeah, my excitement for this game is like tenfold now. Oh, I don't think this is a match where we get pinned down. I think this is the one where they just wipe the floor with us. Can we get a wipeout? Yeah. Nice. I don't think I can play Splatoon 2 anymore. That's how ridiculous. That's how ridiculously good this game is. Like, I feel like I can actually do stuff in this one. But yeah, thanks for watching. That's been the Splatfest. And even though that I was on Team Scissors because Big Man, Shiver, love them. My clout meant nothing. But yeah, this is a test range that I don't really show much of. I don't know why. But yeah, that was the Splatfest World premiere for Splatoon 3. Got all of these Team Rock posts. Team Rockman. Yeah, I should have been on Team Rock because of the Rock Pikmin, but I don't play Pikmin. I'm sorry.